Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the continuing adventures of Jub Jub as he treks through the dungeon. Where last we left off, I had made a attempt at the crypt. Prior to that, the elven halls, trying to locate a source of resistance to mutation. For my troubles, I had been cast to the abyss once, where I managed to acquire the rune of the abyss, and been mutated an additional 3 times, all of which hitting me in the magic capacity, which actually is kind of painful, but not bad enough that I'm going to actually use a cure mutation on it, unfortunately. Um, I did not find any resist mutation sources, and I am now staring at a dungeon with no resist mutation, despite having covered just about the entirety of it, and a treasure trove to boot. My options are as follows. I can attempt Zot, or I can attempt the slime pits. I would prefer to attempt Zot for multiple reasons. Firstly, the number of mutators in Zot tends to be a little bit smaller, and really it's just the Orb of Fire compared to the number of mutators in the slime pit. Second, if I do the slime pit, I'm going to have to kill slimes, which isn't that big a deal. The only reason to do the slime pit would be 1 extra rune and 1 more shot at getting resist mutation with that giant treasure trove at the end. Maybe I should do the slime pits. I'm probably gonna cure mutation for my troubles. And really the only thing I'd have to worry about is mutagenic eyes, but they need line of sight, and I'm more likely to be able to avoid them and butterfly through hallways than I will be to avoid an orb of fire that shows up. 1 orb of fire could still cost me my game right now, is the thing. How am I doing for cash? There is a third option that I would rather not do, but it's worth mentioning so that you guys are aware that I've considered it. There is a ziggurat on D9 for 3,750. I could enter that ziggurat and attempt to plumb the ziggurat just to get more cure mutation potions. A few more of those would make me feel a lot more secure. The problem is it costs 3,750 gold, which means if I do enter it, I will have all of 250 plus 378 gold left, which yeah, which is enough for 1 of the cure mutations. Okay, it is enough for 1 of the cure mutations. I thought it would mean I would not be able to afford even the ones I knew about. So here is the verdict, as so saith Ahmed. I will go to Zot, primarily to gain some experience and continue leveling spellcasting. The reason I'm leveling spellcasting is the spell levels, but let's go ahead and amnesia out of something right now. I don't care what, but there's got to be some chaff here that I don't want or need. Shit, all of these seem nice. I don't use regeneration very much, but that's because I forget, not because it's something I shouldn't have. I don't use lightning bolt enough to justify its cost. And nothing, yeah, lightning bolt can definitely go. And that leaves me with enough room to memorize Ice Storm. 50-50, I'll take it. Nope, fail. Okay. 50-50, I'll take it. Oh, fail. 50-50, succeeds. Alright. Now we can drop the Book of Annihilations. Actually, maybe I should consider... What about Lehudib's Crystal Spear? It's 65% now. It's a devastating single target conjuration. It would make me more like a Rolka. Nah, here's the problem with going Lehudib's route. The problem with going Lehudib's Crystal Spear route is firstly I have anti-training on the air magic so much. And second and more importantly, its miss potential is at least as bad as the Orb of Destruction, so I might as well just stick with the Orb. Let's drain out this wand and then ditch it. Okay, now the way I see it is I have 1 on a line spell. Sorry, a wand. Are there wands of fire that I have ignored? Not even close to here, but closer to the dungeon. Excellent. Alright, well, Ziggurat or Zot? Let's do 1 or 2 floors of Zot. I'm unlikely to encounter an orb of fire on the first floor. That would just be unlucky, quite frankly. And if I do, maybe I'll gain some more information, which again could be useful. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be rations lying around somewhere. Take me to them. Yeah, if I do, I could get more information, which could still prove to be useful. And information as in what kind of mutation did I get and how bad is it and what am I going to need to do about it now. Could make up my mind for me. If I don't come across any, the very first thing I see could be, well, there you go. There's an amulet. It could be the one I want right off the bat. That would be amazing. It is the amulet of stasis, just to mock me. That's fine. Actually, we're going to hang on to the amulet of stasis because that, I believe, can cancel teleports in progress, and being random teleported on Zot can in fact be a death sentence. Wait, you have a ring of teleport control, you moron. Okay, that's true, but this is the kind of thing that I'm holding on to for the one time where I didn't realize it and I'm desperate and I have one chance left and that's my one chance. Alright, that's a big enough gap to attempt this. So we'll fire on that, and boom! He blows. Let's heal up my HP. No. Fire. Oh, wow. Hit him while he was asleep. Now all I need is a draconian to eat, and I'll be in good shape. And So that's a potion of resistance that I'd rather not see shattered. So I'd rather not just ice the corridor. Look, this one was probably a mistake. I never read that. Resistant to cold, immune to poison, extremely fast. Definitely want to put fire. I think this is just the best bet. Yeah, we'll just use a zone of firing and just burn him. I could have sworn there was another one. Did I kill him somehow? No. You know, I'm not very stealthy. I'm an ogre. I'm not sure why it is these guys have a hard time following me. It should be trivially simple to do. Okay, but now that hunger is actually becoming an issue, and as much as I want to hope for finding a draconian, the truth is that draconians tend to come in large groups. Hope for a draconian, find a ice dragon, or elect dragon. Let's ice his way. Oh wait, they're poison vulnerable. Forgot. Let's use poison. I'm officially starving, so choco time. Drown us in poison again. I'm using the Moth of Wrath to tank the potential blasts, and now that he's weakened, Orb of Destruction and instant kill, and we'll eat the Moth of Wrath. And that's it, apparently. That's all the corpses that were left. That's fine. I can deal with being this hungry for a little bit longer. Electric Golem could prove to be devastating. I have no resist electricity, and it has the ability to blink crazily. Okay, we hit it with the axe and killed it just in time to attract a dragon. We're gonna get out of here so that we can get all of our mana back, and then we'll go back at it again. Right. That. Poison, because if there's one draconian, there could be more. That was painful. My lightning fast metabolism is proving to be more than a little bit irritating. It's actually quickly getting to the point of being dangerous. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, great. Just peachy. Self-haste. Blink. Swiftness. I should be able to outrun you now. Butterflies. Should build some distance. Kill. Perfect. And apparently all of my corpse meat is either gone or rotten. Oh. You know how I cast that poison cloud? Well, apparently there was something behind the first guy, just as predicted, because, well, here we are, eating its dead flesh. Poison, grab the chunks, and bail. Am I not wearing conservation? I could have sworn I'm wearing conservation. I am, wow. So I'm just getting very unlucky with my rolls then. In that every attack has managed to destroy a potion or torch a scroll. Still, the presence of all of this stuff, wow, English Ahmed. The presence of all of these edible corpses is going to be helpful. Do I have vulnerability? Scroll of vulnerability. Does it exist in the dungeon? No, it does not. Well, so much for training up my traps and doors. I still blundered into a Zot trap. I do not have the ability to put on a... Scroll of vulnerability would remove my glowiness. Let's go ahead and put on an amulet of stasis, I guess, just for the moment. Okay, we got lucky. Nothing happened. Not that amulet of stasis would have protected me against, you know, anything I was actually worried about, but still. Okay, so at least one of them died, and I see 2 kill messages, so I should say at least 2 of them died, and there could be more down the hall. Swift. Drop a poison zone. Drop another one. Make them go very deep. Whenever it says you start to move a little slower, part of my brain freaks out and wonders how I got mutated. Alright, just raise this guy's corpse. Clearly, he's fine. Anything of value in there? Oh, things that are dying. Excellent. Let's see if we can't get the finishing blow. And I'm burdened this whole time, so let's eat. Fix both my problems. Alright. At that distance, I should be able to lob off some effective... Yep. You know, using an orb of destruction in a narrow hallway is very likely to fail, but doing so with controlled blink in your arsenal, thanks to my ring, as well as speed, is practically risk-free. I'm gonna go ahead and enchant up my shield again, because why the hell not? Let's take a moment to ditch some of the weight. And now that I know they're here, drop the ice cloud behind for the dragon that I know is there. And at this distance, we can attempt an orb of destruction or 2. You really need the mobility boosters, though, to play the way I'm playing. Drop a meat ration, please. I want to be able to hold 6 to 8 chunks without having to worry about weight. Drop another meat ration, in which case. Drop a poison zone. Are you immune to poison? Wow, you just picked the best resistances for dealing with me. It's a good thing you're not immune to being fucked in the face. Sorry, that was uncalled for. Still, it was very satisfying to shove a orb into that thing's face right after it had been like, oh, look at me, I resist you, herp derp derp. This guy's a modeled draconian, but I'm wearing modeled armor, so I can't actually be poisoned in that way. Come on, I just specifically told you not to attack him. Jerk. I didn't move away fast enough, probably didn't give enough room. I'm pretty sure ice will do you in. I know ice will do you in. I need to be very careful to maintain it. Oh, no food. Oh, acquirement. Excellent. We're gonna acquire jewelry. I know it sounds stupid, but I literally am looking for one item right now. Wasn't that one? In retrospect, that was stupid. I should have acquired gold, then had enough money to go back for, shit. Get out of range. First step. Second step. Butterflies. Butterflies. Okay, third step, we need to get out of range faster. Put on Ring of Teleport Control. Blink. Not yet. That's about as far away as I can get. They're calling my bluff. My bluff being that I can kill those things. I no longer can afford to run regeneration. The Ring of Vitality, I mean, I need to be able to blink away at the drop of a hat. We're going downstairs. That whole floor is, as far as I'm concerned, at risk, since I've confirmed the presence of a orb of destruction, or fire. I wish it was just an orb of destruction. I have to avoid the entire floor until I have some means of dealing with it. What are you packing? Cold, poison. Okay, so the standards. How about you just come at me? Yeah, you go ahead and drain me, why don't you? Douche. And I'll just blow you up. I want to blow you up. Fire, very? No, equal resistance to all elementals. We're just gonna drop a fire zone and then try and keep him in it for a little while. And then near point blank. And then just blow him up. Yeah, I forget that I'm an ogre. I'm not exactly easy to grab. Yes, this game takes size into account when checking whether you get grabbed or not. So larger creatures like me have more resistance possibility. Oh, I should have used the wrong animate. Alright, the statistics have begun to favor my likelihoods of avoiding. Oh, for the love of Pete, would you guys just back off? Follow me. Stop attacking. I don't care if you all die. Actually, go ahead and wield back my resistance before I forget that I've just dropped all of my resistances. And I'm pretty sure my slaves did never back off because I'm still seeing messages that my slaves are getting kills and not me. considering how much they piss me off, you might be. It's kind of surprising that I tolerate them. Truth is, I would rather lose 30% experience, 50% experience overall, and have a slave around that one time, than be slightly less likely to miscast because I've leveled up slightly more, but not be able to deal with a miscast should it happen. I think I just killed my own guy. And this guy's too fast to avoid by blinking, so we'll do this. Force him into a fire, and then kick his ass. Because he's too stupid to avoid things that can kill him. Poison. Oh, right, you're immune to that. How about being immune to orbs flung at your face? Immune to that, smartass? How about you, wise guy? How do you like it? Okay, that was 3 failed orbs in a row. I've been getting pretty lucky with my narrow hallways, but see, this is what I was talking about. 3 failed orbs in a row. That dragon summon was able to tank a little for me, which is nice. And now, I can get another shot at it. 3 failed orbs in a row. Not supposed to succeed in narrow hallways like this, but, you know, sometimes you do. It's always nice when that happens. And it's not like I don't have a backup for when things go wrong. There we go. Mana is back. We'll attempt to kill him here. There we go. Once I got above the noise and confusion, just to get at least beyond this illusion, I was soaring ever higher. Okay, if I start starving, things could get really bad. So let's just eat a ration. Take the edge off the hunger. The other thing to remember is the floor above me has a confirmed orb of destruction on it, so I can't just go there. Just blink me away from him. Thank you. Remember how I made a big deal that I got caught by the Orb of Zot, or not Orb of Zot, the trap, Zot trap, despite my Traps and Doors training? It's, you know, you always get random luck, and sometimes the luck is useless, so I don't even bother training Traps and Doors usually. Well, I wanted to reflect on one thing, and that is, even despite the fact that I was trapped by it, I took almost no damage. I got contaminated and nothing happened. And previously this game, despite trap training again, I did stumble into a Zot trap, and again, nothing really happened. I got minus 10% on my energy or something. I'm not advocating walking into Zot traps. Don't get me wrong. What I am advocating is a little bit of common sense. People make it sound sometimes like the only way you can hope to ever win the game is if you have traps and doors trained up. And I'm just reminding y'all that as bad as traps can be, they can also be pretty harmless sometimes. Fine. You know what? My zombie insists on making this difficult. We're just gonna beat the crap. Wow, okay, I can just take it on head on. I don't need to worry about all this circuitousness anymore. I hope none of them are invincible to my weapons. Oh, interesting. I've been locked out. We'll disintegrate the door just so I can get back in. I refuse to be locked out at this stage. Drop an ice zone. Just leave it be. Now we'll drop a poison zone. Any edibles? No edibles? Alright, then we rip the skeleton out of this one. I like it boneless. Leave him in a zone of poison to die. Leave him in a zone of poison to die. The Death Drake will still probably come after me. No, he did not. Drop poison diffusely, since it's obvious that more poison vulnerable enemies are coming. And I need one more step in order to make this work. Alright, poisoned, 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 and oh lord, what was that? Something cast Hellfire? God damn. And by the looks of it, Smite targeted Hellfire. Well, that was just bitchy. Side benefit of rezzing all these corpses is that I don't leave anything behind for the erstwhile caster to come and res against me. These little chambers are such a pain in the neck to deal with. Like, it's fair in the sense that there's so many ways to get in. You can use a smite targeted attack, you can... Okay, that guy's a green draconian, so he's actually invincible against this particular form of attack. You can use a smite targeted attack, you can use any means that would dig the door open, so I could use an orb of destruction or disintegration or something to blow my way in. You've got options, so it's not like unless you're using X, Y, or Z, you're screwed. But at the same time, you won't have infinite options, and it does force you to fight in a non-standard way. Okay, I keep taking this Hellfire. Oh, it's the Green Draconian that's doing it. Okay. I do think it's awesome that Hellfire barely affects my health. My health total, at least. Yeah, the best defense against Hellfire is more health. Why are you missing? Not exactly point blank range, but it's close. Poison. Starting to suspect this conga line goes on for a while. I'm gonna be in a dead end shortly. Alright, that's good. Eat, 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 swiftness, and travel. Eh, another ring of teleport control. How quaint. I no longer recall when and where I got my first one. Only that I was very happy when I did. Actually, I don't recall that I was happy when I did, I just know that I was. There's virtually no circumstance under which finding that for the first time in a game is a bad thing. Drop some things that I clearly will never use again. Alright, that's all of you. Let's poison. Health is down by quite a reasonable amount, but I'm still holding in there just fine. Man, if I didn't have... Oh, crap. That could be a lot of things, actually. I have no idea which one it is, and I would rather know than not know. So, it's the worst of the lot. Can I become invisible real quick? What's the odds? 3 out of 10? There we go. I'm invisible now. Now it can't drain me. Why did I lose strength? Is that a new ability they have that I just don't know about? Shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and blow you up at point blank range, which is what I should have done in the first place. And wait out this invisibility. Also put on regen and HP plus 15, please. Yeah, see, if I had treated that like a generic catch it with ice or poison type invisible, I would have been in trouble. But I wasn't likely to do that since so many invisible creatures that I'm likely to encounter here at least are demonic. These are all summons, which means I don't need to stay here and kill them. Alright. Another ice blast. Now, what is it that you guys are protecting? Oh wow, the exit is here. That's just cruel. Wait. Are you? You're not summoned. You're real. Given the situation, I opt for a teleport. It's a lot of enemies here. Yeah, I'd be better off fighting something else. Shouldn't have done that. I forgot that I did not have my control tele on anymore. And random teleports in Zot, you know, unless you have the floor pretty well explored, you have to be ready to end up between two Hellfire Smiters. Because it can totally happen. Ice Storm is down to 30%. With Brilliance, I can probably bring that down to like 10 or less. So, if I'm well fed, I can probably nuke an Orb of Fire in 1 or 2 turns. Or, in 3 or 4 turns, let's be honest. Unfortunately, unlike Firestorm, Ice Storm requires a line of sight, at least to some degree. Miasma Breath is gonna suck. Let's get out of it again. You're gonna be invincible to that. You know what you're not invincible to? Being blown in the face. Let's get out of the breath. Okay, we are clear. Let's attempt a couple orbings. The reason I'm willing to take him on here, but I wasn't before, was that there's no Hellfire Smiters here to back him up. Should things go ugly, or as ugly as they can get, which isn't that ugly. Ring of Vitality is on, that will help. Let's also use capital X for regeneration spell. And just fix my various maladies ASAP. Just leave that for the time being. That's a cursed toe. I'm pretty sure it's immune to something. Poison, and fire, with mere resistance to cold, so widespread ice is probably going to be my choice for the moment. Especially since, oh fuck me, I forgot it does that. You, get out of my way. Thank God I'm poly-resistant. Between not having resist mutation and not having resist cold or fire, yeah, it's an easy choice. Drop me some meat so that I can keep running. I want to kill this guy very badly, but I need to be in a more advantageous position. That means more mana, better surround, more knowledge of my surroundings, I can't pull because there's a... Oh no, we already cleared this floor. Excellent. The floor that had a potential orb of Zot is... Or an actual orb of Zot is one up. God damn you. He's got an anti-magic weapon. I'm gonna get one shot at this, and then I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Take my chances. Which is granted not exactly risking much. You're not resistant to poison? You know what? Let's do this old cowboy style. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Be a moron is what you're gonna do. I forgot what I was running from earlier. I think it may have been a... Stop. There we go. I think it may have been an electric golem, but I don't remember for sure. That's the degree to which it impressed itself upon my mind. Or in this case, didn't. No, it was an electric golem. That's why it was blinking around. That's why I couldn't reliably hit it with Orb of Destruction. Alright, one more floor, and... Oh, crap. That's a miserable Zot trap. The third one I've stepped on this game, despite my spells and traps training. It also didn't have make any difference to the game, because, again, Zot traps are not nearly as scary as people think. Acid corrosion, on the other hand, is also not that scary. But not that scary doesn't mean irrelevant. Give me enough distance to attack this guy from. Okay, we got him. Down to 24% fail. Conjurations is now the weaker aspect of it, so we'll raise Conjurations next. Let's see if we can't get Ice Zone and then back off. Perfect. In a narrow hallway, my orb is more likely to hit him, ironically, despite the fact that it's likelier to hit the wall than it is to hit him. He can blink in open space, which makes hitting him with an orb a very tricky prospect. How's that hunger coming? Orb of Destruction is not hungerless by any stretch, but it's getting there. Don't you cry no more. Stop. Stop. Much better. Now, he was very kind tanking all those shots for me. And I should have put repel missiles on. I didn't. That was an earlier mistake on my part. The Draconite is dead. Gatling gun. What's bugging me is that I would have expected my excess spell training to help counteract the max MP rot that I've suffered. Oh shit. And it doesn't seem to have made any difference. Okay, this should be good. No. No. Yes. Perfect. Cut, eat. Again? Thank you, Mr. Summon. You did exactly what I needed you to. Once they hit that area with 2 openings, I'm going to attempt the orb. And, will be a good generic all damage situation here. Oh, hell, I don't care. I'm taking a risk. Ice Storm. Barely touched him. Though his companion nearly died from it, which is nice. Alright, good. Let's see if we can't find... you I'm just gonna beat up. I know you can't touch me. We confirmed this on floor 1 when I got out of mana. You know, it's easy to forget that I am... because I'm so used to playing just a mage, it's very easy to forget that this is a mage who has the brutality of an ogre behind him. Back off, return, nothing to butcher. Damn, I really need food. Oh, to hell with you guys. Swiftness, open hallway. Starving. Officially starving. Eat a choco quickly. Before you lose all your potions. Beat you up too. Come on, what are y'all gonna do to me? Something's invisible in here. It's probably immune to sticky or to poison. No, it's not. Excellent. We're just gonna get out of here then. I don't care if I have to walk through a fire to do it. You guys aren't all gonna make it. Oh my god, are you still with me? Out of chunks, but it appears that I've been provided with some spares. That should kill all of them that are vulnerable to such things. And that should kill the rest. You, just die. They're only gonna get in the way when I'm ready to orb destruction. Don't know who's following you, but if anybody is, they're dead too. So far so good. All these distant cries of Zot make me a little bit nervous, but whatever. Fortunate for me, but there is no food. So with any luck, this Draconian will be my food. If not, it looks like I'm going to have to consume a ration. Nope, ration time. Whoa, what was that? Oh shit, I ice stormed. I meant to ice zone, but okay. Ice storm is down to 19% fail, so the only reason not to use it now is hunger. And range. See invisible? That's what I'm dealing with. And I'm already drained, so might as well just settle for the inevitable. Get a orb shot off and then start beating it up. I didn't realize that that Moth of Wrath actually dealt status injury, but it's too consistent now for me to doubt it, so clearly it does. That's kind of disturbing. It's a very powerful enemy. They should make a vault which is just like 12 of them sitting in a room. Very few area attacks beyond level 9 attacks can do anything to it. They're invisible, so you know you're not going to expect you're going to see it's an invisible enemy. That gives it an edge over many characters. It drains your mana, so it's absolute murder for casters. and its stat injury at melee. Just gonna put up a fire. And then behind that, ice. Continuing to eat. There we go. Seriously? Blind fire an orb. Drop a zone of cold. Oh my god, it hit. I cannot believe that hit. I just blind fired an orb at an invisible spot, and it hit. Alright, gents, ladies, etc. We are ready to enter the next realm, the realm of Zot 5. No, that's not what I was trying to do. ID, inscribe, not on Zot 5, you moron. Inscribe T, that's not it. It's T, inscribe. Do not telly on Zot 5. C, inscribe. Why did you telly on Zot 5? I just want to make it very clear to myself so I don't kill myself like I have often done in the past by, you know, responding to a sublethal situation in Zot 5 by doubling down and making it definitively lethal. Alright, that should about, oh, right, yes. Don't telly on Zot 5. That's about it for now. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.